Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Beta, in the last class, we were going ahead and we were talking about the different kind of intellectual property rights and the related laws that we have, right? In today's class, we are going to go ahead and we are going to talk a little more, but we are going to talk about what are the objectives of intellectual property right? क्यों जरूरी है intellectual property rights का होना? That is what we are going to go ahead and we are going to talk about, right? So please write it with me. Objectives of intellectual property right. Objectives of intellectual property rights, right? Now, please try and understand that whenever we go and talk about the reasons for intellectual property, right? I mean, you can write it on your own also, right? The first one that we have is that, so as I told you, like if I want to go ahead and if I want to make some kind of investment as a firm or as an individual, if I want to write a new book, if I want to do some research, if I want to do some innovation, then when will I exactly go ahead and do that? Only when I am going to go ahead and I'm going to get a confirmation that no one will copy it from me, isn't it? So I want to go ahead and I want to get a confirmation that, look, whatever I am doing, this remains my work, right? No one has the right to use that work. The moment I get that confirmation, that is where I will have, a reason to go ahead and do that thing. So the first objective of intellectual property right, why we offer intellectual property right, is for creating creativity and innovation. When you have creativity, when you have innovation generated, that is why people will go ahead and invest in your, research work. So that's the first objective that we have, which is the encouragement of innovation and creativity. Encouragement of innovation and creativity, है ना? तो अगर मुझे चाहिए कि इनोवेशन आए मार्केट में, तो कोई भी इनोवेशन इसलिए नहीं करेगा कि कोई भी फ्री में यूज कर सके. इनोवेशन होगा ही तब जब मेरे पास एक गारंटी रहेगा कि ठीक है, जो भी मैं इनोवेशन लेके आ रही हूँ उसको कोई भी ऐसे ही बिना परमिशन के यूज नहीं कर सकता, राइट? सो इट प्रोवाइड्स लीगल प्रोटेक्शन and exclusive rights to creator and inventor, right? Motivating them to develop new technologies, design, literature, and art, right? That's the first one that we have. Now, the second one that we have, that is recognition, reward to creators. Recognition award to creator, what does it say? Of course, when I go ahead and I say that you have the right to use your technology, you have the control over the commercial of your work, right? So, if I write some paper, then I can sell it in the market. I can use it commercially. Then I am getting a reward for it, right? That commercial usage is limited to me, right? So it acknowledges the effort, skill, and investment of innovator by granting them control over the commercial use of their work. Over commercial use of their work. Okay. The third one that we have is promotion for research and development. Everything is interlinked, beta. Sab kuch interlinked hai. So third one is promotion of research and development. R&D. Promotion of research and development का क्या मतलब है? That it facilitates technological advancement. ठीक है? We are telling you कि ठीक है, आप कुछ रिसर्च करो, उस रिसर्च के बाद आप अगर उसको मार्केट में सेल करोगे तो आपको कुछ पैसा मिलेगा. When you will earn that money, it will help you go ahead and recover the cost you have put in R&D, right? So it facilitates technological advancement by ensuring investors can recover R&D cost and earn return on their investment. Earn return on their investment. ठीक है बेटा. Fourth, this is facilitation of technological transfer. So facilitates technological transfer. Acha, tell me something. If I give you the right that you can also license your product, franchise your product. माने suppose मैंने एक technology develop की through which I am able to go ahead and I'm able to I create a medicine, suppose, which is able to cure cancer. Now, if I have the right to also license it to some other company, right? Then by licensing also I will earn money. Ki, theek hai, you can use this formula, but for that you have to give me money, right? Or for example, if I create a technology through which e-learning is possible for the first time, right? And now I am giving my franchise in different countries and in different cities कि आप अपना एक ऐसा e-learning platform बना सकते हो, but आप मेरा नाम use करोगे, it will be my franchise. Then again I will earn money. So through this, it is enabling technological transfer through licensing, franchising, and other arrangements, right? So sharing of technology भी हो पा रहा है, but जो innovator है, जो creator है, that is also earning money. So it enables licensing, franchising, and other arrangements that promote sharing of innovation across borders. Sharing of innovation across borders. Economic growth and competitiveness, right? So it strengthens knowledge based industries, enhances productivity, and improve countries' global ट्रेड पोजीशन। तो अगर एक कंट्री R&D प्रमोट करती है और वहां पे बेटर टेक्नोलॉजी आती है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली उस कंट्री का जो भी यू नो इंटरनेशनल पोजीशन है, that is automatically improved, right? The country's international staying international position is going to be better. ठीक है, sixth बेटा, economic so sixth is consumer protection and quality assurance. This says basically कि whenever we give trademark, तो ट्रेडमार्क ऐसे ही नहीं दे दिया जाता। फर्स्ट वी सी दैट थ्रू दैट ट्रेडमार्क whatever product will be created, will it be genuine or not, right? Whatever product will be created, will it be having proper quality or not? So we can ensure that through trademark, automatically we are able to create genuine product which have better quality, right? So write down trademarks and GIs help consumers identify genuine product and services, ensuring authenticity and quality. Ensuring authenticity and quality. Then cultural and knowledge preservation. Now, when we go ahead and when we use the IPRs for cultural protection, जैसे एक पर्टिकुलर जगह का एक पर्टिकुलर खाना, एक पर्टिकुलर जगह का एक पर्टिकुलर फोक सॉन्ग, जब हम उसको प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं आईपीआर के थ्रू, तो हम इंश्योर करते हैं कि ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज प्रोटेक्टेड रहे। We ensure that there is no misuse of the traditional information, traditional knowledge, right? So it protects traditional knowledge, folklore, and cultural expression from misuse or misappropriation. I'll give you another example, very important. तो जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर हम बात करें, you know, if you have seen post pregnancy, you know, when once you deliver the baby, you're asked to put your cover your head, huh? And with time, the reason for covering head has changed a lot. Now, if you ask the the medical people, if you ask the doctors why the head is usually covered, they tell you that during the post delivery period, that's called as postpartum period, a woman can have very hormonal changes, and therefore a lot of stress can be there, right? And it can also lead to headache. So the original reason, the actual reason why a woman should be covering their head is just that, it gives kind of a massage to the head, and it prevents you from those headache. But with time, the reasoning has changed a lot, and everyone has their own story. Many people just say that, if you don't do it, air will go inside the ear. Many people say that, you will not lose weight. There are 100 different things that people go ahead and say, right? So, in a way, you have misappropriated the information which was actually there. The actual reason has been misappropriated, right? That is something which can happen for any traditional thing. So in order to prevent the traditional knowledge, once we use an IPR and we write that knowledge and we protect that as is, we ensure that people don't change their statements, right? People don't use it to their own benefit. Okay, point number 8. Balancing private right with public interest, right? So it ensures that protection is time bound and subject to exceptions, right? So society should benefit after the protection expires. ऐसा नहीं है कि time bound now हो. So you remember like when we were doing the different kind of rules, right? We were writing for how many period they will be available. Like for example, this is time bound for 6 to 15 years. Then here we were going ahead and saying 10 years, right? So each of them has a time period. And after that time period is gone, then you can open it in the public. Okay? And then it can just go ahead and benefit the society as a whole. Right? The innovation can benefit the society as a whole after the protection expires. Right? So it is balancing the private right by giving you the protection, but also ensuring public interest, because after the time period is gone, it becomes public in nature. Right? So it's subject to exception. Right? So society benefits from information after protection expires. After protection expires. So these are some of the objectives